and sit down.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of More Content Talk. That's the only show that cuts through the glam, the glitz, and all the bullshit to bring you the truthiest news that we can find. Well, professional podcaster and Kanye West cocksucker, Joe Rogan, has thrown out a real gem. He thinks that we minorities are coming for white straight men. We're going to persecute them, and he has the scoop because Joe Rogan is so smart, and I am in awe of the the prescience and the mental intellect of the captains of industry of the day. Let's hear what is he? He's a fucking MMA announcer or some bullshit. I don't know. Let's see what this crack philosopher has to say. So the 53-year-old former television personality continued to rant that straight white men would eventually no longer be allowed to go outside. As lists began to laugh, Rogan continued, "I'm not joking. It really will get there. It's that crazy." So, for those of you who are going to say, he was just joking. No, he wasn't. He, said, no, I'm serious. They're going to make us stay inside. We just got to be nice to each other, man. And there's a lot of people that are taking advantage of this weirdness in our culture, and then that becomes their thing. Their thing is calling people out for their privilege, calling people out for their position. It's true. I have a plan. I have an evil plan devised, and it's in my basement. I keep it there, and I talk to Joe Biden about it on occasion. Because what we're gonna do is me and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and folk, and Obama's gonna be there because he's responsible for everything. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go around and harass straight white men and make them stay in their houses. That's totally what we're going to do, because, that's what you would do when after a pandemic, right, is try to make all the workers stay home. It makes perfect fucking sense, dude. I mean, this guy is a genius, and I understand why you guys love him. I really do. I mean, he's so smart. Rogan is infamous for interviewing several controversial figures, including far-right Proud Boys founder Gavin McInnes and disgraced comedian Chris D'Elia. He came under fire last month after he falsely claimed on his show that healthy young adults do not need to get vaccinated. Why do you guys listen to this shit? What's wrong with you? I'm curious because, you want a rational society, you want a society where everyone's nice to each other, and yet it's a two-faced request because at the other end of the spectrum, you allow idiots like this to go on the show, say a bunch of bullshit, right? And it's propaganda. It's very clearly propaganda. Joe Rogan knows what he's fucking doing here. He knows that he's stirring the pot. Joe Rogan is the replacement for Alex Jones. I don't know if you realize that yet or not. Alex Jones is from Texas, and he's fucking nuts. So most people are not going to listen to Alex Jones. There's the QAnon conspiracy theorist, and that's about the only market you have. So what you have to do when you're a conservative is you have to appeal to different audiences. And one of the ways they do that, because they know you all watch fucking MMA, is they pay people like Joe Rogan, which Spotify is obviously a conservative company, is trying to spread conservative ideals. That's become very obvious in their willingness to hire people like Joe Rogan, and also their unwillingness to promote liberal podcasts, which they generally leave toward the bottom because that's how Spotify is. So here he is out here giving you right-wing propaganda. He's telling you that they're coming for the white man. This is the same thing that Adolf Hitler said. It's the same thing that Donald Trump said. It's just wrapped up in a different fucking package and a guy with a fucking Costco t-shirt who happens to look like a big fucking thumb. Muscular thumb, but still a thumb nonetheless. So, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing allowing a guy like this to become famous? This guy does not have your best interest at hand at all. He's not interested in informing you on anything that's real. He also did an episode on, fat shaming, where he sat there and just basically called, people names for a whole hour. He talked about how, fat shaming is a good thing. Calling people names works. We know that doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't matter if you're trying to help people or not. Standing up there and calling people fat, that doesn't motivate them to exercise. And in fact, if you're against, the body positivity movement, which people like Joe Rogan tend to be, I don't necessarily have a problem with it. But if you're against it, that's the last thing you're going to want to do. The last thing you're going to want to do is make fun of people, because that's the whole reason that the body positivity movement exists. And so when you get idiots like this, what you have to understand about them is that's their goal. Their goal is to cause people to fight. Their goal is to cause people to have conflict with each other. They don't want to solve problems. Joe Rogan is not a problem solver. He's an instigator. And so these shock journalists, they're very good at instigating problems and driving people further apart. So when Joe Rogan says something like, they're coming for the white man, what he's really saying is white people and black people should not get along. They should distrust each other. Anytime a black person does anything to get ahead, it's an attack on the white man. And that is how politics in this nation has been done since Jim Crow. And it will probably never change, because it's effective. It's effective to say that by one person who looks a different way moving up in the world, then people who look a different way are moving down in the world. But life is not a fucking seesaw, all right? You don't stand on one end and then it tips this way, and then stand on the other and it tips that. No. Economics does not work like that. If one person gets a job, it does not mean that you're going to lose your job. Okay? There are various other reasons why you would lose that job, including demand, which in a fucking capitalist country, you'd think people would understand supply and demand, but obviously not. If you lost your job, you didn't lose it because some black person got a job. You lost your job because whatever the fuck you're doing, whatever you're doing right now, the employer cannot afford to pay you a wage, because guess what? They're not making enough fucking money because it's not popular anymore. So when people come to you and they say, I lost my coal mining job because of Black Lives Matter, this is fucking nonsense. You didn't lose your coal mining job because of Black Lives Matter. You lost your coal mining job because coal is bad for the environment. And therefore, because people are becoming more pro-environmentalist, guess what? You don't have a fucking job. And you got to go get another one. It's like me. I worked in the theater before the pandemic. All the theaters got shut down because of the pandemic. Now I'm sitting fucking here. I don't have a job. It's not that I'm not skilled. It's not that, the white man took my job away. It's not that at all. What it is, it doesn't have anything to do with fucking race, actually, is that you're not in demand right now. And it sucks, right? It sucks to feel left out. It sucks to feel like, you're not important to the society. But don't put so much into it. Don't think of it that way. It's not that you as a person are unimportant. It's that the demand and the economy is shifting and changing constantly, and you have to change with it. And some people believe that that's an attack on their identity, that that's an attack on their whiteness. And let me tell you something. There is no amount of attacks that could occur on white straight men in America to ever have such nonsense happen. White straight men control everything in America. Joe Rogan just got a fucking $100 million contract for getting up here and spreading this bullshit. Here I am sitting on my black ass. I can't get fucking to 1,000 downloads. So I don't want to hear all this nonsense about, oh, you're so oppressed. And let me be very clear and tell you, this is the reason that people like Joe Rogan are popular, because of lying. And then I got people coming around my fucking Twitter account calling me a liar, and I don't want to talk to you anymore when I hear that bullshit. Because you listen to Joe Rogan, you listen to disinformation, you listen to all this bullshit, and yet you're going to talk to me and tell me that I can't say the things that I'm saying. I'm sorry, it doesn't fucking compute for me. And just the fact that this white man, this white straight man, obviously, is allowed to go on air and make this false claim that will never happen is evidence enough. You have all the privilege in the world, white straight men. No one is coming for anything from you. No one wants anything from you. No one demands anything from you other than perhaps a little respect. And I know that's difficult for you to give, but you're going to have to buck up. But, you're going to have to wipe your face with, a few $100 bills, all the tears that are running down your face. And you're going to have to respect people. And I don't give a fuck if you're uncomfortable about it. You got all the fucking, shit in the world, and if you don't, you can get it again. You don't have a fucking job, you got to change jobs. You got to go back to school maybe. I don't know what the fuck you got to do, but all the opportunity is there for you, and this government has gone out of their way to make things easy for straight white men. And so you have no excuse. And that's really, I think, is what is the crux of this, is that when a white straight man fails, it's not for any reason other than the white straight man. He failed. And so he needs someone to take it out on. And what's he going to do? He's going to come and he's going to blame it on black people. He's going to blame it on minorities. He's going to blame it on women, because everyone already blames everything on them anyway. So why not throw in something else? Why not create some fake news story about, I don't know, some black KKK or whatever the fuck you think is coming for white people? And this is all Joe Rogan does. And I'm just calling him on his bullshit. And that's it. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, siesta, whatever it may be. You can find us on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram at More Content Talk. You can also follow us on Twitter at more_content_PLS. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful day. And remember, when life gets you down, you could always laugh at something else. Just make sure it's not Joe Rogan, because that shit just ain't funny. Peace out, y'all.